Hello Explorers, welcome back. So we are going to do a collab pay video, which means we are cash stuffing for Japan. So we should have $500 here. We have 1, 2, 253, 320, 40, 60, 84, 410, 20, 30, 40, 50, 455, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 500. That was a struggle. But we should have, we do have $500 here. So let's set this up. And before I do anything else, I am gonna go through these ones and see if we have any JBucks. So I don't know when you guys will be seeing this video. I believe actually pretty close to when I'm filming it. There is no way that this did not have a single JBuck in it. Okay, I know I have JBucks in here. So let's just buy some so that we can stuff some in there. Let's see what we have. There's one. That was it, just one. All right, so we'll take $1 from here, put it back into Lego. I guess we're only stuffing one JBuck. That is crazy to me. But anyways, let me get my binder down. Put these back. Okay. I am not prepared. What's new? What is new? I feel like I'm never prepared, you guys. All right, so we're gonna roll. We got 4. We'll go again. We got 8. Oh man, I knew all that stuff was gonna fall. Okay, so 4 and 8. So we owe this 12. Let's see. So 10, 11, 12. So we're not going to count this one. This is the J is for Japan. Should have had all of these out. I swear I say this every time, and yet I never learn. I think I'm going to change my setup pretty soon here. Just because I'm feeling like it. Where is... There it is. So we only have one JBuck. So we'll put that in there. So now in JBucks we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, $13. And this tracker does go to 100. So once this is full, I will deposit it into a high yield for Japan. And the 100 is including the large J, just in case you guys want to pick this up. All right, so next is Pokemon. Let's see here. Let me move these out of the way. These were savings challenges I had ordered from Janelle Budgets for the kids. So let me get those out of my stack. because they are not done with their current savings challenges to be able to move on to those yet. Let me get some Pokemon cards. We'll pull 5. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so oh, I don't think this is the right one. I think this is the right one. So first one is a water type, and it is Whalmer. If you are planning on picking this one up, let me know in the comments who your battle Pokemon is going to be. So that was the only water type, so we owe $5 for that one. Let me just set it aside so I don't mess it up. We have Electric next, which is a Galvantula. So that is another $5. And there's another electric, so since we have the marker out, we'll pull it. And this is Electrike. So we've got another $5. Then we have a leaf type. Which is another $5. And we have a Psychic. It's only our second Psychic. And this is Duskull. Okay, and we need to put another 5 in for that. So let me condense this. It should be 25 because we didn't have any special ones come through. I will put these with the discarded ones. So we have 25 going into Pokemon. I'm going to swap this for, actually I'm going to swap all of this for 100. So we have 105 in the Pokemon Challenge. Okay, Japan Road Trip Savings Challenge. Set those up there. Let's see. Actually, let's skip this one. Let's do the Disneyland Savings Challenge first, so that we know how many we can do in the Japan road trip. Where is my scratcher tool? Oh, there it is. Ideally, I'd like to complete 2 of these, depending on what these are. All right, so the first one is 71. We're definitely going to do another one. $71 and $90. So we owe this $161. That is definitely doable. Okay. So 161. Oh, excuse me. So we have 150, 160, 161, and let's see if we can condense this. Because I am sure we can. Yes, we definitely can. me see. Can't do anything about 50s because I don't have any more hundreds. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70. Okay, so we're gonna swap this 50 for that 50 I just took. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a 5. So let's see what is in here now. Okay. So in here we have 1,000, 2,000, 2,500, 26, 27, 28, 2,900, and 50, 75, 76, 77. So $2,977. Once that gets to 3,000, I will pull that 500 and put it into the high yield. So we are done with that one for right now. And now we're on to Japan road trip. I was looking for this so that I could oh my goodness. Let's roll a dice. We got 5, which is Yamagata, which we've already done. So let's roll again. 6 is Miyagi, which we already also did. So let's do this. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna roll a dice. Oh, 10. Okay. We have not done that one. That is Nagano. Nagano. And we'll do 2 on here. Okay. All right, so 2 is Aomori, which we already did. So we're going to say that that's 20. And this, that way we get some of these ones in the middle. So 26. Hope that made sense how I did that. So Kyoto. Okay. It's so funny because the most like famous and like tourist destination prefectures in Japan are actually like the smallest prefectures in Japan. So this is Okinawa. This is Kyoto. And then this is Tokyo. This tiny little one right in here. And those are like the most well-known. I guess Osaka too. And Osaka's also like super tiny right here. So which ones did we do? We did 10 and 26. So for 10, that's $4.36, so $43. And if you're confused how I do that, I multiply it by 10. And then 26 is 421, so 42. So 43 plus 42 is $85. So 50, 70, 85. I don't remember if I was counting this one or not. I feel like I wasn't because I don't know how much this is going to come out to. So we're just not going to, but I should condense this, but I actually don't think I need to. I need to just start bringing larger bills. Because I'm realizing I don't need as many small bills for this binder as, say, savings challenges. Okay, next is the Tokyo book. Ugh. And we're going to multiply this. We're going to roll 1 dice to determine which one we're going to do. 2, so 1, 2. And then we're going to roll this to determine by how many? So 2 times 4 is 8. We're gonna, wow, not like that. We're gonna do 2, scratch 2, and whatever is under 2, we're gonna multiply times by 4. And that's 7. So we're gonna put 28 in here. So 25, 26, 27, 28. This one we truly have no idea how much it's going to end up being since I'm multiplying it. But in here so far we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 115, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 121 in there so far. And yeah, let's go ahead and do another one. So from here, we are going to do 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And oof, we're going to multiply whatever is under here by 6. 7. Awesome. What is that, 42? Why can't I think? Yeah. So we need to put 42 in there. 20, 40, 1, and 2. And I'm not going to recount this. We don't need to. Okay. Moving along. Wipe that away. Next is flights. So we'll just do this one right here. 22. $21 and 2. So now in flights we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 96, 97, 98. Okay, and then Etsy Supplies still has 100 in it, but let's go ahead and put, well, we'll see what we have left. We'll skip Etsy Supplies for right now. That is it for the challenges that I have. I do have a challenge that's supposed to arrive tomorrow, but in the meantime, let's go ahead and put more money into, let's do another Japan prefecture. So we're going to do the same thing. 3, so that's going to be 30. Oh wait, well we haven't even done 3, so let's do 3. That's Akita. Okay, so for this one, it is $4.15, so $41. I will need to do a cash condensing at the end of the month. I have a lot of like end of month, end of year things that I want to do. So we're done with that one. How much do we have left? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80, 1, 2, 3. So we have $83 left. Huh. So what do I want to do with this $83? We still have build a savings we can do. Let's do this. Let's put 10, 20, 30. I'm trying to think how I want to do this. I kind of want to do another one on Disneyland savings, but I'm so afraid of getting an IOU, and I just don't want to do that. Although, I suppose if I get an IOU, I can always pull from Etsy supplies. Screw it. Let's do it. Let's see what we get. If I need to pull money out of Etsy supplies and like lower how much is in there, that's okay. Oh, yikes, you guys. 175. That would completely wipe us out. I don't want to do that. I need something in Etsy supplies. Why couldn't we have gotten this at the beginning? Okay, so what I'm going to do is put 75 in there. We will owe 100. So 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then the rest of that will go into Build-A-Savings. I'm not going to recount Disney just because it's a lot to... Well, no, I'm not going to count it because we'll have an IOU. Ooh, cannot handle money today. So... that might have put us over for... I am going to count this only because it might have put us over to using a placeholder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 450, 470, 480, 490, 500. So we have 10, 20, 30, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 1, and 2. So what I'm going to do is... that's what will go back in the bank. And then we need to get a $500 placeholder, which I have one right here. So we're going to go ahead and count this just to make sure we didn't mess it up anywhere. There should be $500 here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 350, 4, 420, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 5, 90, 5, 96, 97, 98, 99, 500. So this will go into the bank into the high yield that is labeled Disneyland. I have the Disneyland and the road trip savings in the same high yield, and I just have it labeled that that's what it is. We put an additional $500 placeholder in here. I need to make more $1,000 placeholders. So we have $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, and $52 in there currently, and we owe it $100. So we have a $100 IOU. But that is amazing. And now we're going to put the rest of, the rest of this into Build-A-Savings, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, $8. Where do we have an 8? We have an orange 8 right there. I feel like we've been doing a lot of orange lately. But that's just the way it's worked out. I'm actually, you know, I hate having IOUs, you guys know this, but I'm actually glad that I did that so that I can pull that money and put it into the high yield savings. So this $8 is going to go here in the Build-A-Savings. And we are officially out of moolah. So, the next time you guys see this, I will have my new challenge. Actually, it's 2 new challenges. So I'll have my 2 new challenges, which will make this a little more exciting because we won't be just doing the same like 4 challenges. So yeah. And I may add in, so you guys know that the last time when I went on our Disney cruise, I did put down a placeholder for a future cruise. And if you're not familiar with what that is, when you go on a cruise, and as far as I know, this is every cruise. So far, it's been on our Virgin cruise, it's been on our Disney cruise. But when you go on a cruise, they allow you to put down a placeholder, which is basically just a deposit for a future cruise. I can only speak for Virgin and Disney, but both of them have been the same, in which you put down a deposit for a future cruise, and then it gives you 2 years to actually book and take that cruise. By doing this, however, you get the biggest discount that they offer. And on board, like when you book while you're still on the ship, you book a future cruise, that's the best discount you're going to get on a cruise with them. So with Disney, it's that we get 10% off of a future sailing. So what I did was, I knew this ahead of time. I knew that it was going to be $250 to put down the deposit, because theirs is just a flat $250 per stateroom. So like if I wanted to book more than one future cruise, I could. It would just be $250 per cruise. Or if I wanted to book for, say, like myself and a family member, but they wanted a different cabin than us, then I would have to put down that for each room. But it's $250. Because I knew this ahead of time, I used my Target Red Card, which I save 5% on. I used my Target Red Card to purchase $250 in Disney gift cards. So those $250 in Disney gift cards actually only cost me, I don't know. I saved 5% on them. I can't think right now. But I saved 5% on it. So I'm already saving 5% on the deposit. Now, when you put down the deposit, you don't pick your cruise at that time. That's just your placeholder. And then anytime within the next 2 years, you call up Disney and you say, I have a placeholder. Here's my deposit number or whatever. It's in an email that's sent to you. I want to book that cruise. So at that time, you book that cruise. And then you have up until 90 days prior to your cruise to pay it off. When I go to pay for that cruise, I will do the same thing. I will use my Red Card to purchase Disney gift cards, which saves me 5% off of the entire cruise purchase. But on top of that, because I booked it while I was on the cruise, my actual total is going to be 10% off. So in essence, I'm saving 15% off of a Disney cruise, which, if you know how expensive Disney cruises are, I think our last one was like $6,800. Saving 15% is a good chunk of money. It's a couple $100. So, is it, I don't know, I can't do math right now, it's early, but either way, it's a good chunk of money. I use Disney gift cards for everything when it comes to Disney vacations. So, for example, our Disney cruise that we did in July, we did the Disney Wish, the 3-night. I used Disney gift cards to pay for that. Directly after that, we went to Disney World and we stayed on Disney property. I used Disney gift cards to pay for the hotel room. I used Disney gift cards to pay for our park tickets. I used Disney gift cards to pay for the water park tickets that we got. I used Disney gift cards to pay for all of our food, all of our merchandise, our tips at restaurants, literally everything. Every single thing at Disney, on our Disney vacations, I use Disney gift cards so that I'm saving 5%, because that 5% really, really, really adds up. And if you are smart, if you're like me and you go to Disney frequently, then you can actually save even more. So Target, make sure you have the Target Circle app, but Target frequently will put out these bonus offers where, like, my current one is, if I spend $120 at Target 4 times, then I'll get a $40 Target gift card. So when those come out, what I do is I will make 4 separate purchases of $120, $125, because you can't do $120, but $125 in Disney gift cards. And I'll do that 4 times so that I make sure I max out that bonus, which gives me $40 then to spend on things that I need at Target, like groceries, like toilet paper, because there's certain things that we only buy at Target. So you're saving even more, which is why I always like to have money in my Disney envelope. Just in case that bonus comes around, I know I have the money to buy those gift cards, even if I don't have a Disney trip planned. And for me, it works out because I always have some kind of Disney trip planned. We normally have annual passes to Disneyland, so I can always use Disney gift cards. Now, the downside is that, say you purchase all these Disney gift cards and for this Disney trip that you're going to go on, and then you cancel your trip. Well, now you're stuck with all of these Disney gift cards. So that is something to take into consideration if you're not a big Disney person and there's a chance you may cancel your trip. You won't want to do that. For me, even if my trip got canceled, it's not a big deal because, like I said, we go to Disney. We're only 4.5 hours away from Disneyland. We go there frequently. We're usually pass holders. We go to Disney World frequently. We have now started adding in Disney cruises. We shop on Shop Disney. So for us, it's not an issue, but that is something to keep in mind. So yeah, there's your little travel tip for this video that I didn't know I was going to put in here. But all that to say, I do need to start saving for our next Disney cruise because we have that placeholder. So I think what I'm going to do is just kind of generally save for it the way that I am Japan, because we aren't sure yet when we're going to go on the cruise. But I would like to be able to book it when we're ready and have that money to pay for it. So I tend to book trips based off when flights are cheap. So if I already have the funds in here, then it works out perfectly. I can go, hey, flights to Orlando are super cheap. Let's book our trip for that, that month or that week or whatever, because flights are cheap then. And that's how we decide when we're going places and where we're going. So it's always nice for me to make sure that I have those funds available so that I can do that. So that is just a little bit of how I choose where we're going, when we're going, and how I save a little bit of money. I have tons of travel saving tips if anybody cares. But, one last thing I did want to mention. My video for Gaylord Rockies is officially up over on my travel YouTube page, Bria.Snyder, and it was in my contract to make that video. So while I don't have a giveaway surrounding it, I would truly appreciate if anybody wants to go over and give that a view, maybe like or comment. I would be super grateful. It's up on my YouTube, and then I also had to do a post on Instagram, so that is up as well. But other than that, I will let you guys go because I've taken up enough of your time. So until next time, bye.